It's too all or nothing. A final reason we might struggle to adhere to stick to something that we're doing is that it's very all or nothing. Similar to what I mentioned the other day about a lack of flexibility. We're very black and white with the way we see it. Either we've done it or we haven't. We've achieved or we've failed. And the problem with that level of definition is that when we feel that we've failed or we've not achieved it, it's tempting to go even further to the opposite end of the spectrum. But ultimately, life isn't black or white. Life is shades of grey. At one end of the extreme, you've got one set of behaviour, and at the other end, you've got a different set of behaviours. You've got eating to mass success and eating very high deficit purely from fresh food. Somewhere in between there'll be a version of that you can do on average that will take you in the direction you want to go in. And it might move back and forwards along those lines, but as long as the average and the total takes you in that direction, that's fine. Same with your exercise. If the intention is just to do 3 a week, it's tempting when we can't do 3 a week to leave it till next week. Very black and white, very dichotomous, very all or nothing. What we can do is just choose to do 2 sessions at Rise, or 1, both for the benefits that they will bring, and let's not kid ourselves, it's not worth doing, and for the fact that it will make additional sessions going forward more likely. I can pretty much guarantee that if you do 1 session this week, you're more likely to do 3 next week than if you do 0 this week. Because if you do 0, you'll think that you've stopped and need to start again. If you do 1, or a home workout, or some other additional form of exercise, perhaps generated through the app, then it's just slowing down and speeding up as circumstance dictates. So in short, if your approach is very black or white, all or nothing, dichotomous, chances are we're going to struggle to stick to it, to adhere to it. How can we make it so it's shades of grey, so that on average we do what needs to be done to take us in the direction that we want to go in?